is the clean. Look at this. An old metal. Army helmet, dude. What's that from, you know?
I think the guy, her father was in the war. So it's real.
It's real.
Probably worth the money.
Shit, dude.
I've got so much good stuff out of this. I found a set of coins. I had
Oh.
valued the other day, $4,000 in the file.
Woo!
I won't lie, in this world, man, you need school. What you sow is what you reap. The price of even making it, you know it's not cheap. Never mind the lights, you can sacrifice sleep. Put your best out there, see results in a week. Preach. I don't think they know.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. I figured today I'd start off my perspective video with what I do every morning. And excuse my face, I just woke up and I have really oily skin and I don't wake up pretty. So this is what I do first: make the bed. And Turner's dancing behind the camera right now, so I don't know why I do this. I feel like a lot of people make the bed when they wake up in the morning. It's something that has to do with, like, let me put this a little higher. I think it has to do with, like, structure, maybe. Put this right here instead. This is the mess. Alright. And then there's usually, like, laundry on the floor. Where is he? There he is. Pot. I usually put a pot of coffee on.
Oh, really?
But
That's funny because I French pressed some coffee today.
This guy's making French press today.
French press.
French
Look at Sissy.
And then Sissy.
Attacked Rue today. So Sissy only gets 1 rubbing per hour today. Well, maybe 2.
Just looking at the camera. Alright. So. And laundry is pretty full. It's crazy how much laundry 2 people can create. Because I feel like I literally do laundry like twice a day. Once a day at least. So. And then Sissy likes to come up here with me. This is like her new spot. She always comes in here when I'm doing laundry, or even when I'm in like the bedroom. She comes in. I claim like she likes doing girl tings with her mom. Like she just watches me. Right, sis? So put it on the mix. And I always put it on deep rinse because it like cleans your clothes extra, so it gets all the soap out. Because even if you have the best washer or dryer, I feel like sometimes there's soap left in your clothes, and then after they're dry, when you put them on, it's like itchy. And it could just be this, but this is pretty good laundry detergent, and I've never had a problem with it. So say good morning to everyone. Chomp. She's mad because her daddy yelled at her. Alright, also, I know all you mommy and daddy, cat mommy and daddies always do this. You gotta just skim the floor for like little things in the morning that these guys have gotten a hold of at night. They just rip up this oriental rug. It's cool. It's cool. Cat litter everywhere. So I'll definitely be getting the vacuum out. But, and then this. Like, why? MJ. Look at him. Crying. Papa, what'd you do, Stink? What'd you do? You tearing up this tree, boy? You tearing up this tree? What'd you do? Oh. Papa, who did this? Couldn't have been my son. He's knocking the camera over. Not my son. How'd you get that face put? Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It was probably your sisters. They're true. Say good morning. He did! That was so good! Face! Alright, so I'm gonna wash my face now. Might be a little bit brutal to watch. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I have like 3 different face washes that I go. Instead of a towel. Because like I said, I don't care how good your washer is, it doesn't get everything out. So, nice and dry.
What's going on in here? Scarecrow gets his own food and water bowl, and look what Rue's doing to it.
Roo, what are you doing, princess? Say good morning. Cutie. This used to be your room, remember? When you were just a itty bitty. When you were just a itty bitty stinky princess. We know. Go back to your princess look. Bread. And that's not in my room for me. It's for this little turd nugget. And did I have that over? Did I have that, my finger over? Alright, so, make sure my hand's not over the volume. Alright, so, cats are fed, bed's made, my face is washed, and I'm dressed now. So, and my coffee's drying. So, we're going to, well, I'm going to. I had to plug my phone in because I didn't have it charging all night. And it's only on 27%. But I'm going to check my sales on the big cartel, mostly from you guys. And then I'm going to start doing this. And I'm going to check our other big cartel, like with our merchandise on it. Ooh. That washer's really loud. Alright, into the garage. And the lighting in here is pretty crappy, kind of like the lighting in our kitchen. Like, it's just a dim light. But Bob Morley, thank you. He brought us this light, and Turner built this little shindig for it because he's just so good at rigging stuff and making things work. So, such a handy man. Gotta get yourself a man who is handy, because it's just amazing. So, alright, so let me see this lighting. Alright, so this lighting's a little bit better. So I had 34 orders altogether so far. This is between the tape and the makeup. I made my money back that I spent on the makeup, plus more. So I really, really, really appreciate you guys showing all your love and support. It means a lot to me. Now I'm just going to do this because I have, let's go in the orders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tape orders. That's amazing because we got to get all this tape out of here. We got 6,000 rolls. And then Jana Hana ordered 10-piece makeup. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so that order wasn't like crazy big, but this is what I have been doing for these orders. Oh my god. If you guys only knew how cold it was in here. My hands are literally stiff. And like we have this little space heater in here, but doesn't heat up that quickly. So I do. I wrote everyone's name as I was packaging them. So then I can just go through and weigh them. In the marker. This is 0.56. Jana Hannah 6'6". Like these, all the tape should generally be around the same size. So honestly, I don't really have to weigh them because it's the same thing with the same packaging in every one, except for like this one has 2 things of tape, so it's 1.16. And this one is 1 roll, so it's 0.56. Alright, so all the weights on there now and the names. So like in my phone, Rue wanted to show me that she can just eat like a big girl. Right, Rue Rue? Tell him. Tell him, Rue. Little baby break. Tell him, Put. Tell him, Put. This is my baby son. This is my boy. This is my boy. I love you. I love you. One of my favorite things about working from home is I get to spend time with my babies. So much time. Yeah. Little brat. Alright, now I got my good luck choker on. Now we're getting down to business. So, I'm gonna wait until he's done with the laptop to finish up those packages, but I feel like, boy, these guys are really yearning for Mama's attention this morning. But I feel like doing the labels for the packages is like the easiest part. It's kind of tedious, but for some reason I like doing that better than actually packaging them. But I guess it's because I know that it's like the end and like I'm done. So these guys are acting wild in here, but I'm gonna get this laundry out. You know why I think she likes to sit up here? Because the dryer's warm. The sun does come in here, but not like crazy. So you're a smart girl. You knew. Sorry guys. I thought I'd be able to get in and get out. We're almost done. This is a huge load. Alright. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Sold out,
grab this.
basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much all that's left is mascaras.
So we need a clip of you saying like, basically I saw, we've learned very quickly, because this whole video is good, but it's only you mentioning 5 pieces of makeup.
Okay.
It needs to be, very quickly we realized we had to do 10 pieces, because we never sold 5-piece makeup ever. The first person who ordered, we gave 10. Do you get what I'm saying?
This is true.
So then you can be like that, or whatever
right.
you want to say.
Do you want to film that right now?
And then you'll be like, check out what we did this tonight, like blah blah blah.
Okay.
It doesn't transition that well, but I'm not going to split it up into 2 videos because the other one, all we did was lock our keys in the car. We didn't even see anything.
I like how you just lumped me and Paul in there.
You
locked the keys.
I got them out.
I got them out.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird because like when people like create like a ball around their memories because like everyone remembers stuff different. I thought I got them out.
No, you didn't. Well, let's just call Paul up and he'll remind you who got them out.
No.
Let's just roll back the tapes, actually. Pop up. You get snitch life from your daddy.
File got corrupted.
Say hi to your friends. Yeah, say hi. Yeah. Woo woo. Lurking around like Venom. Alright, if you guys want to see what we do when we need an extra clip, this is what we do. So I'm just going to film it.
We're just filming a blank here.
Yeah, filming blank.
A situation to another situation that is relevant, but there's nothing in between. So we just, I mean, it's not like we're faking anything. We're just doing another clip. Alright, go.
Hi guys. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that I never sold 5 pieces of makeup. Originally, that's what I put it up for. I put it up for 5 pieces of makeup for $20, but I ended up changing it to 10 pieces for $20 because I wanted to give you guys a better deal. And yeah, so if you guys want to continue watching, wait, just hold on, just cut it. No one cut it.
No, we're just gonna keep going.
Oh, you're so messed up.
How?
Because I forgot already what I was supposed to say. Alright. Alright. If you guys want to see what we did for the rest of the night.
What about the whole other part?
What other part?
That you sold so much and this and that? I don't see how you can't remember that.
Alright, just go. Just go. Oh, because like, I didn't think that was important to tell what I...
Yeah, because it's like, we sold all the makeup, like, basically.
I mean, that's a little bit crazy.
Not really, because you don't want people to be like, oh, well, like, I need to get all this makeup from you after they see this video, because, like...
Okay.
They don't understand that, like, 2 days have lapsed since we filmed that.
This is why I should have just said what I wanted to say.
Then do that.
Right.
I want you to say what you want to say.
Because, like, I'm thinking too hard about what you told me to say.
It's not what I want you to say, it's what needs to be said.
Alright, just go.
Go ahead.
Alright, so... I ended up selling a lot of makeup. This number doesn't sound crazy, but I, so far, have had 34 orders. That's the makeup and the tape included, but most of it was makeup. So, I made my money back, plus more, and what's left now is mostly mascaras and like LA Colors lipstick, and that's pretty much it, just mascara and lipstick. So if you do order from this video on, that is what you're going to get, is 10 pieces of a mixture of mascaras, like all different kinds, and lipsticks. So I just wanted to say that, and if you guys want to see what we did for the rest of the night, continue watching. Thanks.
See, what you wanted to say was better. Because
it's just more natural.
I don't even know what mascara is.
Exactly.
So how am I going to talk about that? Let's be real.
I mean, Pop-Up couldn't even package it because he didn't know.
I didn't need to package it. I was too busy packaging up these two in a big thing.
And eating them. Get those.
Watch what I can do. Watch what I can do. Here, film this for your day in the life.
That was that.
This is part of your day in the life. Alright. I have 2 cats, and Sammie has 4 cats. These are my 2 cats. Her name
He's
is
lying.
River
These are just
Grafe.
his favorite cats
River
in the whole house.
Grafe. His name is Missy Jr.
Weiss.
But I officially,
which is my maiden name,
under court order, adopted this cat as my own. And Rue is 100% pure Grafe blood. She's my own sweat and tears. And
Pop-Up, you're a Weiss.
The rest are okay.
He seems like a Weiss, though. I mean, look at him.
Now, I will say that I usually try not to play favorites, but in all, Rue's my top #1 best cat I've ever had.
Look at this.
And then these two.
Sissy's a Weiss too.
Sissy's a good girl.
She is.
But she attacks my little Ruru.
And I'm only saying that because obviously we have the same name now because we're married. But when we adopted them, we were not. And I'm the one who put the paperwork in for MJ and Sissy. I wrote, because there was an adoption in for MJ only. So I had to write this crazy, like, paragraph about why we would be fit parents for MJ and Sissy. So, it was my doing.
When
that we have
I
MJ and Sissy.
adopted Rue, I didn't have to do anything.
Because I went in the room and I was like, I want her. You guys saw the video.
All I did was go in the room, me personally, and
No,
take,
you didn't.
and take her.
Lies. Lies. Ruru, MJ, Sissy, the only reason you're here is because of your mama.
You know what? You were like, admit when you were like, oh, I think they have a cat at the pound at the shelter. That I was like, yeah, I know who it is. It's Scarecrow. And
You
then
knew.
you were like, no, it's got to be like Tito or Jermaine or something. I was like, nah, dude,
No,
you know.
it's definitely Scarecrow.
And then
And
who
it
was
was.
it? And we got him.
Yeah,
He hides all day though.
for now. Come on, Ruru, get your gloves on. I'm trying to film a fight out here.
She's coming in.
I thought I was going to see a fight, guys. Sorry. Guys, here's that fight. Alright. Get him, Ruru. Get him, Ro. Get him, Woo Woo. Get her, pup. Get him, Ruru. You gotta root for both of them to get it really going. Get him, Ruru. Get him. Get that tail, moms. Get him, Ruru. Get him, Roo. MJ. Yo, baby. It's okay. Little lurker down there. Get her, pup. Pup. Alright, so usually for breakfast we have like an egg sandwich or just eggs, and always with cheese. That's like my guilty pleasure. But lately I've been switching it out with just a smoothie, like a fruit smoothie with celery. Doesn't taste that good, but it's really good for you, so I'm going to vacuum, because as you guys can see, and as you cat mommy and daddies know, there's always litter everywhere. And I've tried the mats. This is Mr. Crow's box though, so like there's no covering over it. That used to be Granddaddy No No's litter box, if anybody has watched the past videos. That was his litter box, so eventually we're going to get him, Mr. Crow, one with like a dome over it. Maybe that'll help, but I don't think so, because MJ, Rue, and Sissy all have litter boxes with like a cover over it, and they just kick their litter out, always. And like I said, I've tried the mats, but like that doesn't really get the litter out. They still have it stuck between their toes. But Mr. Crow, and I don't know if it's him or like one of the other cats going in here and being spiteful and like kicking his litter out, but like sometimes I'll wake up and there will be like mounds of like cat litter outside of the litter box, as if the litter box is outside of the litter box. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna vacuum this because that's what I usually do. And then I end up vacuuming the whole house because I just have like this creepy OCD and I just have to do everything once I start one thing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Finish my smoothie and vacuum. Alright, so since I packaged all of the orders that I have had the past 2 days, now I just have to put the labels on them. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a time lapse for you guys so it's not that brutal to watch. So alright, so I got all of the labels printed out for your guys' packages, but I had to come inside because I guess my internet wasn't connecting and it wouldn't let me put in your tracking codes because with Pirate Ship, which is what we use to ship for ourselves, I have to manually put in your tracking numbers. Sorry, I'm like not good at multitasking, but that's not Pirate Ship's fault. That's just how it is on Big Cartel. So yeah, I think it's not like eBay. I can't just scan it and then tracking numbers automatically in there. So I'm going to do that right now and then we'll be on to the next ting. Alright, so it's about lunchtime and I'm going to make us some lunch, but we gotta go to the store and grab something really quick, and Turner wants to bring his baby daughter. So
I just got her sweater on her. I put her spoiled sweater on her. She's my girl.
She man.
And she's about to go in her backpack.
Tagging.
And she's gonna fight me, but she's gonna love it in the end. Rude girl.
Good go.
Get in there, moms. Now.
Just think button there. The audio is good with this thing.
Should be good. Yeah.
Alright.
See her?
You guys see her?
Well, I might as well not even put the rest on. Alright, I wanted to just run down myself, pick up some Doritos from the Dollar General, and turned into going to the pre-football game crowd over at Acme. My girls over here are bullying me into going to Acme. You hear her? Said, do you want to go to Acme? Yeah.
That's what Rue did, though.
She did that.
She really did
She gets
that.
to walk around more if she goes there. And in the dollar store, it's just a quick in and out.
Oh. Let her have her cake and eat it, too. Right, woo-woo? Yeah, tell him. See, I want to show off my spoiled sweater. Right, woo-woo? She needs a girlier sweater.
That's a perfect sweater for a princess.
Yeah.
You see her in the poking out.
No. Cool cat. This guy likes his strawberry cheesecake yogurt. I kind of do. Hi. Yeah.
It's all Dietz and Watson.
Dietz and Watson.
Got hot pepper cheddar in there. It's a little spicy.
This is meat.
Now.
Are these?
Hot pepper cheddar, Colby Jack.
What is this one?
Just cheese. I have 2 cheeses on there.
And just bread?
Yeah.
No meat?
No meat.
Okay, awesome. Look at this. Dietz and Watson.
For you. I've never made this cheese before.
You made it just for you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Now I need to go home and make a sandwich. Thank you.
Just for me. What's the difference?
No, these are
I can-
These are the good ones, right?
these are both Clearfield.
These are Clearfield.
I think they're both good. It's all about personal preference and what your wallet.
This
your
is
wallet can
Clearfield?
afford. Yes.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
Get this one. This is fine.
Their
Half the
store
pound.
brand is better.
It does taste.
And, yep. I mean,
Is it just sometimes?
nope, it's every time.
Every time.
Every time.
You always get this one?
I always get
Phil,
that.
what tastes better to you, Dietz and Watson or Clearfield? American.
Clearfield.
Alright.
The way you sliced it was really good though, because it was like thin but not. Do you know sometimes they make it too thick and then it's like I don't. It
What
just.
do you do then when it's too thin? It's,
You gotta just
right,
eat
you
it.
gotta
Yeah,
just
just-
give it to the boy.
You gotta give it to our cats.
Our kids.
Today the Eagles actually play tomorrow night. Who plays Sunday night today?
We don't watch football.
Wolves.
We don't
That,
know.
so we don't know, but
It's gonna be heavy in here.
yeah.
I know you lucked out today.
See ya.
See ya, bye.
Was that for a pet?
For a baby,
Yeah, there's a little kitten in there.
Aw, it's a little thing.
Ruru. Say hi, Ruru.
Hello, pretty girl.
She's black, so you can't really see her.
No, I can see her. Cutie pie.
Say bye, Roo. Thanks. Little Ruru, right?
She gets all the time.
So we went to the grocery store to get a bag of chips. Ended up getting a few other things because we are like weekly grocery shoppers. Yeah, I feel like it's every day though.
Weekly.
So maybe we should change it. But we literally are at the grocery store all the time.
I mean, our excitement for the day is like going out and looking around.
Yeah. So,
Woo-woo.
and having a woo-woo.
In her little sweater.
But it's just, I don't know. There's only 2 of us and the cats, all the cats. So it's like, we don't really feel the need to, you know, do like a Sam's Club type of food shopping, like where you get bulk groceries. So we just get what we need for the week, and sometimes you end up needing more, especially in the winter because all you want to do is eat because you're just in like hibernation mode. But yeah, so now we're gonna go home, gonna make lunch, and then we're going to pack the rest of the other big cartels items. Look at Woo Woo! Woo Woo!
How could you even say she needs a different sweater? This one matches her so well that the fuzzies on it look like her own hair. Do you see this?
She's so cute! Woo Woo! She's a big girl now.
Yeah.
Doesn't need her book bag.
She doesn't need her dad anymore, right?
Nah.
That's funny.
Woo Woo, get your eggies.
Don't let her back there.
Why?
I mean, not on the floor because there's like weird stuff on the floor in here.
Oh my god. Come here. She's my princess, and her name
It's fun.
Woo. I have a woo woo. She really smells like poo poo. Her name is Roo Roo. She smells like poo poo.
She doesn't smell
Ooh,
bad
ooh,
at all. Look at her, you're such a princess. She's checking out the birds and stuff.
She's loving. What you see, Roo Roo? What you see, Roo Roo?
Look at her. She's a sweetie.
She's a good girl.
Sweet, sweet candy.
Sweet, sweet candy. Roo Roo? Tomorrow she's going to the big girl doctor to get her nannies clipped.
To get fixed. Like a precious good girl. This is a big day for her tomorrow.
It is.
It's gonna be a long week.
It is.
She just likes the love of her family now the most.
She does. She loves her mamas and she loves her daddy. White woo woo. Yeah. Get your pettings in, little princess. You love your daughter?
She's the most precious thing I ever had.
You love her more than the other kids?
Yes. How could you be mad about that? So Rue still remembers when we first had her. She was about a month old. Went up to Passaic, New York. Went up to even further. It was like 5.5 hours away. But we went to Passaic, New Jersey, not New York. And all the way back, it was like a 4-hour ride. Rue fell asleep because she was so tired and dehydrated from being in New York for 2 days.
And it was
In between
so
my
hot,
legs.
and we didn't have any air. There was no air in the truck.
It was the
And all we had to
Explorer.
do, it was the Explorer, and all we had to do was fill it up. What's it called? The,
Freon.
yeah, Freon. But for some reason, we just didn't even think about that. I just thought that it was broken. And River was so hot. So now she has this habit. Obviously, it's like winter now, but like in the summer, if you had a cold water bottle and there was like condensation on the outside of the water bottle, she'd like lick your water bottle because we messed her up when she was a little itty bitty baby. And when we were on that little trip to New York, because we didn't have like an air conditioner in the car because it didn't work, there was no Freon in it. In her little bag, I would put like I would get cold cans. This is so ghetto. I would get cold cans of soda that Turner was drinking and stick them in there
From Uncle Pat's
so
house.
that it was like, I don't know,
Was it
it
sweet
would cool her
tea?
down a little bit.
Oh.
And she would like lick the cans, but now
The
that's why
only-
she still does it. Literally, still does it.
The only cold drinks that Uncle Pat had in his whole studio were cold cans of Lipton iced tea and no water.
From 1991.
They were in a creepy cooler, remember?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was gold.
Look how mad Pop is that we took Rue instead.
Look at it. Oh, look at him. He's so sad. Get your brother, Ruru.
Well, it just always has to be one favorite in the family.
He doesn't really favor Rue. You don't. He just really loves her because she's the baby. And because we, like, raised her. Like, literally, I bottle fed her.
Every cat in this family gets treated like royalty. So, you could be at the bottom of the barrel and still have the best life of any cat in the world.
Yeah, this is true, though. MJ, back it up, boy. Don't start with me. Trying to creep outside. Hold on. Come on. Pick me up.
We could get a skate today later, though.
Yeah. Give me
This
that.
is really nice out.
Like Turner said earlier, though, these guys aren't dumb. Especially Pup Pup. He knows it's Sunday. So look at him swaying. It's Sunday, right? What happens on Sundays, Pup? What happens on Sundays? Woo woo!
Can't really,
Alright, so just ate lunch, finished up all of the packages, and I have some laundry to do, so I'm gonna time lapse this as well. You guys want to know how Mr. Crow's doing? Hi, honey. Hi. Hello. He's really, really happy. Hi. Hi, stinky boy. It's a baby. He's literally the sweetest. Mr. Crow. Hello. The baby. He's so sweet. Always gotta take the time out of our day to show Mr. Crow some extra love, because since he's the new in the family, I just want him to know that we love him and we understand that he needs to, I don't know, be sketched out sometimes. Like, he hides under the bed most of the time, but we understand that because he's new and he's still trying to get his footings. Hi, Mr. Crow.
Hey, Crow.
Hi, Mr. Crow. Sold the MCM though.
For?
41, I think.
It's sold already?
They didn't pay, but they won the bid, so.
How much do you think Scarecrow could go for on an open market?
Oh, no money.
We paid 84 for him.
We did
Plus
pay.
300, 400, plus. So he's like $1,000 cat so far.
Oh, see? He
See
doesn't
what?
like that. He's
The
over
least thing
you.
he likes is talking about getting fixed.
Need me to sign this.
This one's for Bubba.
Bubba.
Bubba and Carrie Gibson.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the work you do for the cats. We really appreciate it.
Okay, Bubba. Sorry. He
signed it.
he just signed it for me. Mr. Crow did. So
Crow.
that's why it's like that. Mr. Crow wanted to sign too, so.
Mr. Crow.
Miss Crow. And listen, guys, he is
Don't
a
call-
boy.
wait, don't
I
call.
call him Miss Crow because
She
he
does.
likes it. Because that's what he calls to.
Doesn't like it.
I swear he likes it. So. There you go. There you go, Bubba.
Bubba. Wait.
All right, Mr. Crow. Now he's back under the bed.
Alright. So, we just got one of our biggest orders ever, going all the way to England.
Woo woo.
Our friend Mike Harrison has ordered before in large quantities, but today he ordered 2 of each hat that we have.
Woo!
3 pairs of Freedom to Dream. That's a lot. 3 pairs of Coffee Before Claim socks. And 2 t-shirts along with a whole bunch of stickers. So, thank you. Big order.
Thank you. Thank you.
All orders this big will be discounted too. So I threw in 2 extra hats and I gave him a discount because this is a big support and it's going all the way across the ocean. So I'm about to take this thing up and get it on its way.
Love our England viewers.
You're the man. Thank you.
Thank you. So our friend Sean sent us this Osmo camera, which is
Picked this thing up for $75. It's like $400 at the store.
and it's so cool. Thank you, Sean. We're going to try it out. We brought our skateboards to the Ocean City Boardwalk. Boop. So we're gonna skate a little bit. And yes, I have Uggs on, but I should be fine. That sucks. Not really sure if we're allowed on the boardwalk with these skateboards, but I think you are. I don't think they should have a problem. How's the camera?
It's good. It was working really well, like going this way and back, but I can't figure out why it doesn't want to do it anymore. But it goes up and down.
So nice.
The touch of a button. But like this shot right here.
I really like skateboarding on the Ocean City Boardwalk though because it's super, super, super smooth. Doesn't sound like it, but I promise it is. To actually skateboard on. If you're eating ice cream right now, you're a savage. Because it's like 20 degrees out. Not really, but it feels like it. Alright, so this is Barefoot Trading. I like this store. If you guys ever get a chance to go here, it's really nice.
Look.
These are cool though, I like these.
I like all these.
Going down. Woo!
Grab these 2 bikes and then get out of here, right? Just keep it rolling. I don't care.
Hi. Trash them?
Bikes are trash, right? Thank you.
Four.
Look at these dreamers. Thing 1 and thing 2.
It's like that's nicer than the bike I have, that yellow one.
What's this? Like cut paper clipper in the back.
Might need that.
Might need that for some eBay claims though, for real.
Alright, so
Alright, I'm gonna get this.
I have a camera, so
I'm just gonna load up what I want, which is basically just those 3 items.
what's that? What is this thing?
This is a nice
What is this thing?
vacuum. Check this bike
It's
out.
a shark vacuum. What? Lift this thing up.
Look at this mongoosey though, dude. This thing's so nice.
Super nice. Yeah, if I didn't have to touch that moldy thing. Is it even a vacuum? Let's see.
You ready to hear it?
No, I want to see it. I just...
Look at this sign.
Okay, Sales Associates.
MKG Sales Associates Incorporated.
I have no idea what that is, honestly.
Dude, the Hampton Classic. Oh, this thing.
It's nice.
So nice.
What is this though? Is this a vacuum?
You guys want a new toaster and iron?
It's a steam mop.
Yeah, never been open.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah. There's a shoe rack here too.
All right. Shoe rack life. Thanks.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, no problem.
It's a steam mop. I'm about to grab both of those, to be honest.
Okay.
Can
All right, the most unexpected come up in trash picking history for us. We haven't even been out on the streets in probably over a month, but he just gave us a steamer iron, Proctor Silex toaster in the pack, shoe rack. Some shipping. What is this thing? It's empty. This is like goes over like in the back of like a car, an SUV. It's pretty nice. Brand new.
Does this go with it?
I would be wondering what car it goes to, but I'll take that. I'm guessing it goes to it.
Mops or no?
What do you think?
For selling or not?
Maybe.
This house was moldy, boys.
I would just leave those. Anything that's vacuums, it's just kind of freaking me out. Kate May.
Had to look at it better.
I mean, look at this. Oh, now I did it. Now I done it. I don't want the vacuums.
Here, just put it back on the board.
This is a this is a nice rack. Oh, it came from an Infinity. Probably. We should take this book so we know what the exact car that it came from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Woo! Moldy, I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, check this out. This is the clean right here. This is the clean. Look at this. An old metal army helmet, dude. What's that from, you know?
I think the guy, her father, was in the war. So it's real.
It's real.
Probably worth the money.
Legit, dude.
I've got so much good stuff out of this. I found a set of coins. I had
Oh.
a value the other day, $4,000 in this pile.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all right.
Found diamond rings.
These are $50 shoes, but they're nasty, right?
This lady worked as an executive at Mercado. So you really have to look through that to find the stuff she threw out.
Oh, so
Pretty freaking badass. This is where it's stopping.
And that tackle box is full of all kinds of stuff.
I should take the tackle box then.
Where's that little thing? Oh, this one.
Hey, pup, can you open this?
Look at this. Tackle box. The guy's giving us the heads up of what's good here.
Oh my gosh, there's gold in here.
There's under the tape right under the screw, but even though it's not really worth that much. Should have gloves on for this, but
We're going home anyway, so gotta hop in the. Okay, no.
nah, not that one, right?
Not that one. We got some gloves. See ya.
This is the moldy in there, huh? It's moldy in there? The white mold, right? This one. Kind of like that. This one was.
No, we don't need to separate now.
Speaking of a down, toxicity. Not even in there. Trojans of bow down. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Nada. Scrap at least, probably, if not better than that. Alright, this guy was just doing a clean out. We just scored a whole bunch of good stuff. But he said he was kind of like a situation like we've done before where he just was throwing everything out. But he said he found a set of coins that was valued at $4,000 in the basement of that house. Who knows if it's true, but stuff like that happens all the time. He might live right here though.
True, true, true. He might not be going too far, but I just figured why not ask? You know what I mean?
Yo, how far are you going? You want to ride?
Ah, sure, if you don't mind.
How did I?
Like I said.
We did used to do a lot of clean outs.
Oh my gosh.
All kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Got the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
You just gotta go through it real good. She had shit hidden in
Did you see his hat?
shoes.
But yeah, we used to do clean outs all the time for Wells Fargo, so we know. There's
Yeah, you
crazy
never know
shit.
what you run into. Like finding that coins, that was like a big hit. Over $4,000. Guy's like, I said, nah, I don't want to sell them. I think I'll come pick them up tomorrow.
What's should I go this way or straight?
Oh, you can go straight. And then a left and then out by the furniture store.
Yeah, because some people will try and get you for the coins.
Yeah.
We've gotten smoked so much before. Just because like we want to trust someone and then you just get.
There's no trusting in this business.
There's
Believe
no
me, I learned
trust
that real
in the
fast.
world at all, I feel like.
People aren't like they used to be.
It's not right. Because we do a lot of eBay. Like, put a broken thing in. Like you have to like take pictures of a serial number.
Yep.
Like just for like even like a $20 item. Like you would never think that, but it happens all the time.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
It's crazy.
Multi-million-dollar scams.
It's ridiculous, actually.
Yeah. There's not too many people I would trust these days.
But that could be a spot to sell some of that jewelry on eBay because the market kind of sets itself. Like if you put it on a bid,
Yep.
you know, the bid kind of, you know, it sells for whatever people are willing to pay for it. So like,
Yeah.
All right, so we just stopped off at the this pile of trash, and this dude started bringing more stuff out, and he was telling us what was good and what we should take. Turns out he just stopped over there and saw that she needed someone to clean out that place and just started doing it for free, and anything that he wanted he just took. And I was like, you got paid for it, right? And he was like, no, I got free stuff out of it. And he supposedly found a set of coins worth $4,000. Who knows if that's true, but it could be. And then he just popped open, like Sammie I think got something on film, a little thing of treasures, like a whole thing of jewelry. It was like gold and silver that he got for free. And he said stop by tomorrow if you want to check out what's left. So we probably will. It seemed really moldy in there, but if you walked out of there with even those 2 items, even for, you know, full day work, 2 days of work, it's worth it. So this picker life is just so many angles to it. And he's living in that motel over there, so like right now until his condo's ready, I guess. But like, you know, that probably helped his whole Christmas, just those 2 items. Changed his whole.
I see a tuxie.
Changed his whole.
It's a scissor.
life.
All right, guys. Cotton candy skies.
Cotton candy skies forever.
It's the end of the day, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. About to go home and cook some dinner for my family. And it is Sunday night, so the babies are getting Sunday night wetties. So it's safe to say that in this car right now, because there's no like
Sunday night wedding.
like Rue tearing up the house to get to the kitchen. You know what I mean?
She will
So,
be soon. And then,
yeah.
She better eat quick because she can't eat after 7.
Yeah. All right. Well, stay blessed, everybody.
Look at this sky right here.
Look all the duckies.
Look.
You see the duckies?
Look at
the,
that.
it's like reflecting off the water.
Oh my
and the
gosh,
water
it's
looks
so cool.
pink. It's really, really, really pretty. And I just want to remind everybody to stay grateful, you know what I mean?
Every day
Be
is a
grateful
gift.
for what you have. Don't look at what you don't have, because in this society, that's what they want you to do. Is just want more and more and more. Just be happy with what you have, right?
For me, I could never have any more.
I couldn't either. I got all my babies. I got all my aunts. I'm about to have food in my belly, so.
Got some
We're good.
Parmesan cheese from Big Lots.
Yeah, I'd scoop up some Parmesan cheese.
That was bought from a wholesale auction.
We got it from Big Lots. It's just less traumatizing to go in Big Lots sometimes than Acme, so.
It's less traumatizing to let them do the dirty work for you.
Exactly.
Because if you knew where that cheese came from, brother,
Woo, you wouldn't be eating it. Nope. But I still am, so that's how messed up I am. But, yep, stay grateful, stay blessed, and love your babies. Go adopt a cat, alright? Go do that. Alright, good night or good morning. You!
Alright, what's up, everyone? So today, come here, Ru's gonna get fixed. He's gonna get neutered. Taking her right now to the vet in Ocean View. And for some reason, I'm really nervous. Ru came into our lives unexpectedly, but she kind of just took over and stole my heart. I love all my cats, but for some reason Ru is by far just such a special being, and she really, 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 really took hold of me and my love. So anything that's, what, you got fleas over there? Itching like she's got fleas. But yeah, today she's gonna get fixed. You don't need to go on the ground there, because you don't need to be eating snacks. You're not supposed to eat today. Look at her, she's a complete brat. But that's what we got going on. And then we're gonna come back, and Sammie got like 21 more orders, which should be like she's gonna sell out of makeup. She sold out of makeup from the auction. Look at this cat. Gonna have to put her in the kennel again if she keeps it up. Bro. Alright, so dropped off the Ruru at the vet. Really nervous. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I am. And we are about to take all of our packages, which includes one box to the post office before we start adding to any more. It's fully pouring outside, which usually would not be good, but today mostly what we have to accomplish is shipping and packaging, so we can do that all here in the garage. Whew, stoked beyond belief that I picked up all of these bubble wrappers from Kmart that when I did, because they were 10 and 15 cents each, and we went through about 200 of them probably since we got them, and they were just so much cheaper. And all this tape looks like a ton of tape, but we've gone through a whole pack of that already, which is not that much, but you figure it's only been a couple weeks since I got it, a couple months, all of it will be gone. Yeah, sold a pair of shoes on eBay. Well, we sold a lot of more merchandise. Okay, just the shoes. And then I have 4 other orders that are sold and still awaiting payment. This phone sold already once, and they never paid. It went past like 2 weeks or something, and I just relisted it because I messaged them. But this phone sold. This is the second time it sold, and I still haven't got paid for it, which I don't know why that happens, but I guess on certain items it's more likely to happen. And some people said that they could not buy the tape because the Big Cartel wasn't hooked up through PayPal, and you can just order it through PayPal. Just message me, no problem. And if anyone's interested in a whole box of this tape, I know there was a few people that were interested, so that would be Alright, so if you wanted to order a whole box, it would be 60 dozen of these tapes. So you would get way more bang for your buck than you ever would buying it individually. Let me say 720 rolls. So you'd get it for way cheaper, because if you bought the whole thing, it would just be one and done. All right, should we go to the postie office?
I think so. That's a lot of packages.
Maybe we should clear out the bed at the back of the truck, not the bed first.
Bed.
The back seat.
Yeah.
Maybe. That box is trash after this, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it, right?
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, so we loaded everything up in the car, and I'm printing out a label to go all the way to England, to the UK. Our boy Mike Harrison, he ordered 2 of each hat, 2 t-shirts, and then a bunch of other stuff. But no, it's not doing this. It's making us print 3 labels for this. I don't know why. I've never had to do this before. Okay, so that's 2 of them. And then 1 more. 3 labels for page 4, actually. So we got a dispatch note. I don't even know what to put on here. Like what to tape to the top of it. We got a tracking number, customs declaration, dispatch note, and then sender's copy. Wild. Gotta put these on here, I guess. Alright, this is the most amount of packages we did at once. Quantity, that is. So I think there's a lot of packages. We're gonna have to pull it real close so they don't get wet. Let's do it. Okay, so we're packaging all the orders we got. Sammie got 21 makeup orders last night and had to cut it off because we ran out of product. So we're in the garage and there's about 10 or 15 other orders that we have to fill. So I don't want to make it super boring, but I do want to film some of what we're doing, so I'm going to put a GoPro up and do a time lapse. Make something that's real boring a little bit more exciting. And then I want to show you guys something that we picked up yesterday in a minute, so you'll see that, and I'm going to try and get a value of it by the end of today if possible. But the dream is real. Pushing it. Alright, so yesterday we were cruising down the street. Sammie J was rolling kind of like a day in the life vlog on her GoPro, and we saw this trash pile. So we stopped because it was a good looking one, and we got all this stuff. Well, this box was just a box, but we got 2 bikes, cruiser bikes. One's a Mongoose, one's a Hampton Cruiser. This is a men's bike, which is more valuable in our area, and the chains and everything look decent on them. We picked up this. It's from an Infinity. It's like goes in the back so you can pull it over. Toaster, shoe rack, iron, little plastic sign, this Underwood typewriter, which is not in good condition. We got this. Mine, not yours. Okay, makes sense. So, fishing permit from 1999. It's pretty cool. So all this fishing gear. This is a good set. I don't know why he didn't take this, the dude that was out there. Nice tool. Yeah, this is the fire. Look at this little snake head. That's some dreamers there. Trump World. Hasn't been around since I even been born, I don't think. Some matches, little comb, marble, little light. What else we got in here? Nothing shoved in the bottom. No value? Nah. Alright, moving on to the main event, which is this helmet. And I'm going to try and get some more information about it. Year and everything, but it is metal. And it's probably worth a little bit of money. I wouldn't say a ton of money, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to take some pictures of it right now and send it off to a few people that think might be able to help me. So the underneath is leather and then plastic, and it has a little bit of foam and no markings that I can tell of on there, but we'll see. Look at this beauty. Got this mongoose bike out of the trash yesterday. You guys saw that if you watched the video. But I will say we've been given, trash picked, or got from houses that we cleaned out hundreds of bikes, and this is one of the best. Top of the bikes, just condition and frame and everything. It's a good bike. Not my style, but it's a really nice bike. This is more along the lines of like $100 bike maybe, instead of like a $20 bike. I think this one's worth $50 as well, if not just a full-on keeper. That thing's nice. We have dwindled all of our bikes. We literally only have 2 left. At one point we had like 20 back here, and they're all gone. And I'm pretty sure that this is a piano stand, a keyboard stand. I think so, on stage stands. So it'll be worth a couple bucks. Oh look, Rue's back from the docky. Look at her.
Rue's back from the doctor.
Oh, she got fixed, but look, she has to wear this weird vest. Babe, get her. Can we put her in the big kennel, right? She has the cone of shame, the doctor was calling it.
It's okay.
She's so beautiful, though.
Sorry that this had to happen. But
Pup, she's back.
did they?
What?
Oh my god.
What?
I thought they clipped her ear. It almost freaked because her ear was bent.
Dude, they didn't clip her
God.
ear. Why
I was
would they
about
do
to
that? They
freak
chipped her.
out.
Everything
I know.
that she had done to her is
No,
on the
I
chip.
know, but in my head, like, that's what I thought. Like, her ear was bent in the cone and it looked
You
like...
gotta put her in the big kennel, dude. She can't be free like this.
What's up, big dog? What's up, big doggy? He's my chunky man. This my chunky man. His name Landis. Who that? Hi, Luxter. Hi.
So yesterday we were cruising down the street. Sammie J was filming a nice day in the life kind of vlog. Not really expecting to treasure hunt. And we came across a whole bunch of treasures, stuff on the roadside. Saw 2 bikes and we stopped. Got the bikes, put them in, looked around a little more. The guy was really cool. He said he found a lot of good stuff in the house that he was cleaning out. This was in the trash. And he said her husband was in World War II and he passed away. So it's probably a real military helmet. It's metal. So we didn't really know anything about it. I posted to Instagram story and asked if anyone had any information, which also posts to the Facebook story now because Facebook owns Instagram. So both avenues of people were responding. Our friend Will Boothby said it looks like a German Nazi war helmet from World War II, which at first I looked it up, it looked exactly the same. Ascetique Cottage on Instagram said it's German, probably World War II. We got a response from Dante on Facebook. Looks like a Danish World War II infantry helmet. Don't know how to say that name exactly. Bijon. East German. And then Bud said, looks like a German World War II helmet. So finally we got to the point where Bob Morley messaged me and said, my nephew is an encyclopedia of military history. Send him the pictures. He'll know exactly what it is. So I sent him the pictures. Some very better pictures that I'll show you guys. Okay, his nephew Lee. My first guess was an interwar, so about 1930s Polish or Danish helmet, but the liner seems a bit too advanced, i.e. the part that sits on your head. This part. Which Meme Scourge, Jen, our friend, said it looks too new to be from that date. But I'm not sure how leather ages over time. I really don't know. If it was kept in good condition or re-leathered, I don't know. Or it's a replica, possibly. And then he said Now with the side views, I'm rather confident it may be some variation of the M56 Stahlhelm, which was East Germany's standard helmet. A lot of people said East Germany. The liner is very German in design. The only thing is it's a bit taller and almost more rounded and deformed than the M56. That could just be aging though. Steel for helmets have been a gauge that actually rather soft. The hope being shrapnel would get stuck in it, not get through it. So they age really poorly. But yeah, it's without a doubt an M56 Stahlhelm from East Germany. If you can find any labels, proof marks, etc. on it, I can determine using German files what unit, or maybe even who it was assigned to. And so that's it. It's probably
Didn't find any markings on
East German Stahlhelm helmet from World War II, probably. But maybe not. We're still going to bring it to Lee at some point so he can tell us in person exactly what he knows about it and maybe do some research. If in any possible reality we could actually find out who this was assigned to, we would be very happy. So that's the story of the helmet that we trash picked. And like we always say, you never know unless you go. So get out there and hunt.